Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am Queen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. So I've been seeing a lot of people, and it's none of my business, but it's my concern, okay? But it's none of my business, okay? But it's my concern. I had to say that again. But I see a lot of people, and they be claiming IFA, and I just want people to really tap in, okay? Because the things that us spiritualists, us spiritual folk have to go through when we're really tapping in, okay? It's nothing to play with. It's not a trend. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's very serious. And we take spirituality very serious, okay? You see this bracelet on my arm? When this bracelet went on my arm, I can't ever take this bracelet off my arm. Whenever my bracelet broke like 3 times, and it would be for no reason. It'd be really strange how it would break, and I just took it as like it was rebooting, okay? And I just put it back on a rope and tied on my arm, okay? That's all you do when it breaks, but you don't take it off. And then I came up with this method of the red string, okay? And my red string, it don't break, but it gets loose, okay? But it don't break. And then I have to fix it, okay? But this right here, I don't ever take it off, okay? Unless I'm getting in the shower, I take it off. That's how serious it is, okay? That's how serious spirituality is, okay? When my Babalawo, sent me and my family our divination tools, when he sent us, our bracelets and necklaces and everything that we needed to start our divination process. Well, not to start our divination process, when he finally sent us the things we needed. Okay, that was a part of IFA. That was a part of the work we put in, okay? I can't get too deep about that. So I gotta speak in code, okay? Anyway, so this right here is for me. This is for me. Right here. This for me. Yes, okay? When your family is a part of these things, it's easier to have access to it, okay? It's easier to have access to initiation too. And it just comes naturally, okay? Because your spirit, when you tap in, even if you don't know, your spirit is going to direct you to the right spirituality. Just know that the universe is going to direct you. Oh, yeah. And if you realize, and if you know, everything is one, it all comes together somehow. Okay? So this Orisa that was chosen for me is used as protection. And nobody can touch my necklace. No one. Okay? You go around playing with spiritual things, then you have spiritual things to happen to you. Okay? So you have to have respect for the spirit. Always have respect for the spirit. When you're giving protection and everything, you have some people wanting to touch your things, and you're like, hold up. You don't have to tell them nothing, because the spirit is going to show them. Don't play with my stuff. Okay. You don't play with spirituality, okay? So in E5, we have the ancestors, which are the intermediaries. They work like in between you and the Most High, basically, okay? And they're here to give you guidance. They're here to work for you. They're here to teach you. And you're supposed to listen. Because if you don't listen, you're always going to get a lesson and to learn, okay? That's just how it goes. And just to be in IFA is not a game. I can say that again, it's not a game. It's not a game to be in any spirituality, okay? You have to stop thinking it's a trend. If you think it's a trend, stop thinking it's a trend. Just because you want to wear, the jewelries and stuff, the spiritual jewelries and the unks and all these things. It's cool that you want to represent, but you also have to have knowledge when you are wearing some of these things and when you are doing some of these things. You can't be pretending, okay? You can't be fake. You can't be fake. If you don't know about the Holy Odu, you are not in IFA, okay? You might be practicing and studying it, but anyone that's a part of IFA knows about the Holy Odu, okay? You're either learning or you've learned the Holy Odu. You know about the Holy Odu, not just the Risas. You have to know more than that, okay? And then there's over 400 Orisas. There's over, whew. So if you just think about that, there's so many deities, okay? God said he got tens of 10,000s. Okay, he got an army, a whole army of tens of 10,000 soldiers, the Most High. Okay, so that's a lot of deities, a lot of deities. If you don't know, now you know. A lot of people they're not willing to sacrifice and do the things. I get tongue tied. They are not sacrificing or do the things that it takes to be a part of spirituality. So stop playing with it. That's all. You got to stop playing with it. Because when we tap into our spirituality, we're learning about self. We're saving self. And if you're not trying to save self, what are you doing? Everybody is not meant to be in the same spirituality. Like I said, when you tap into the universe is going to direct you to right spirituality. You cannot go the wrong way. And you can't want to do something just because it seems fun, okay? Because there is lessons to be learned when you're inside of spirituality. I've always lived in between realms, okay? I've always lived in between realms. I was born like this. I was born with a veil over my eye. And how we move in silence. That's why you don't hear me talk a lot about IFA, because I wouldn't say it's a closed practice, but it is not open to just anyone, because everyone is not tapped in. Everyone does not have understanding. So be wise, okay, and be careful. You can always show respect, but be careful, okay? Just be careful. Don't look at everything as bad either, because in Ifa we don't believe in fear. We don't believe in the devil, okay? What you believe, the deceiver, we just believe that there are challenges in life, okay? There are ups and downs. And it's meant to shape and shape you, to transform you into a better person. That's what we believe, okay? We're not trying to fight the spirit. You do rebuke the bad spirit. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm saying we don't fight the good spirit, we gotta listen and we gotta take that lesson learned. Okay. So on that tip, I have to tell you this. Okay. Listen to this. Okay. I see some people trying to open their roads, and I find it funny when you see people, they just see something on YouTube or TikTok, social media, period, and they go and try to open their roads. You better know what you're doing, okay? When you talking to Ashuelegua, you better know exactly what you're doing. Because, like I said, it's nothing to play with. And you can go to the crossroads. You can go to the crossroads, okay? But you gotta be careful with deity you call it out to, because every deity is not for you. Every deity, what I mean is what I said before. When you tap to the universe, the universe is gonna direct you to the right spirituality, believe it or not. And it might not be an IFA. That's what I'm saying. It might not be an IFA. And as a priestess, I can't just help anybody. The spirit sends me my clients. And when the spirit sends me my clients, that's when I know. But just a random person asking me for help, the spirit is not going to let me just help anybody that is not wanting help, because you have to want the help for real. You have to be really real, and the spirit knows if you're for real or not. And let me go back to opening the roads, okay? When you open your roads, yes, you do take 16 pennies, okay? Yes, you do put it on heads and you put it by the crossroads. But you have some people that forget to go and show tribute. They forget to give libation. And then they wonder why things are so messed up. I've seen people like have to open their roads more than once. Yes. Because it was just that messed up. But just to go do things and you don't know what you're doing, you better leave it alone, because the Most High is not here to play. And his soldiers don't play either, okay? The spirit does not play with you. The spirit is about wrong and right. So before you tap in and I don't know if you're tapped in, but before you go claiming a spirituality, you better open up and read more about it. You better go find you a spiritualist that can guide you through it. Go find you a Babalawo. And make sure it's a real Babalawo. Don't just go looking on social media. Hit someone up and be like, yeah, I need your help. Because you might get scammed, okay? You go and look up a Babalawo. Because there are Babalawos here. I'm going to tell y'all, when I tell people that my jewelry came all the way, that my beads came all the way from Africa, they're like, how? How you get beads from Africa? Hey, like I said, it's easier when you have ancestors, when you have people that have your back, that's looking out for you, okay? And I'm very, very grateful, because even I didn't know who I was years and years ago until I woke up and tapped into my divinity. And I started meditating and learning all the things that I learned. But I'm happy I'm happy that I went through everything that I went through because I can say that my spirit is not suffering in hell, okay? I want my wings when I leave up out of here, y'all. Y'all should want y'all wings when y'all leave up out of here. Y'all shouldn't want to keep coming back to Planet Kai over and over again. If you know, you know. Okay? What you think happens when you leave here? My lips so dry, y'all. Anxiety and stuff, and sometimes asthma. I be in breathing hard. My lips so dry. That's why y'all be seeing me lick my lips, okay? But if you don't know, let me tell you something real quick before I wrap this video up. Everybody be scared to leave here, okay? For entertainment purposes only. And the reason you're scared is because your spirit knows that you ain't tapped in yet. That's why you scared of leaving, okay? That's why you scared of closing your eyes, okay, and not opening them again, because you have that fear of being in hell. But let me explain something to you. Once you know that there's one God, you don't have to go to a deity to talk to the Most High to find out everything you need to know that's in here, okay? This is tapping in. And then God is going to show you everything else. Once you tap into the Most High, everything else falls into place, okay? That's when you can learn about different angels, different deities, okay? That's when you can learn more and more. But you got to tap in the source, okay? So I am Queen. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. And I'll be back with another video. Thank you to all my supporters. I love you. And y'all have a great day or great night. I am Queen. Ashe.